Hey guys, I'm Rob Basin. This is Speaking Geek, the only video blog about all the cool, geeky, chicky, wonderful things that you guys seem to love. And once again, we're doing another video review of IDW's comic book series that come out, of course, on the Wednesday, which is the 13th. So today well, not today, right now, I want to talk about The Crow Death and Rebirth. Now, I'm a big fan of The Crow. I'm a big fan of Japan. And when you mash them together, you got my attention 1000%. Because first, I think telling stories about the Crow could be anybody. That's what's so great about the Crow. You can tell stories about anybody. Can be an Avenger who's been wronged, and having the Crow follow you around. And I had an idea for a Japanese one myself, and this is so cool that they're doing it, which is great. It's a little different than what I had thought, because when you have your own story in your head and then you see someone do their own take, it works. It's cool. And what I do love about this story, first out, let's talk about why I think Tokyo and Japan works really well. Because they have ravens and crows all over Tokyo. I mean, literally. I didn't see a pigeon. You walk around Shinjuku, you walk around Shibuya, you walk around the Imperial Palace, you walk anywhere in Japan, in Ginza, in Roppongi, you hear ka, ka, and I'm like, I want to start quoting lines from The Crow, because there are that many crows flying around, and they're huge and they're brazen. They have no fear of people, and they're right there in the middle of the street, traffic can come by, and they're not scared. So I like that idea because it works. The protagonist in the story, the lead character, I love the little nuances that the guy kind of looks like John Lennon. That's just me personally, but I think that works also, because if you guys know anything about John Lennon, not just because he's married to Yoko Ono, but John spent half his life in New York and in Japan. Yoko, he and Yoko had a nice house in the country in Japan, and he would spend like 6 months there and 6 months in New York, chilling around doing his thing. So, having the guy look like John Lennon makes perfect sense. He's swinging a samurai sword. And I love that idea. I don't really want to give away too much because there's not much to tell in this comic right now because it's a build-up. And the guy's in love with a Japanese girl. She loves him. And, he's kind of like a coward in a way. He's a little scary, kind of like horror movies. But he's trying his best to be, to man up, to do what he's got to do what's right. And this is where the preview of the book just kind of leaves us, is that you want to read more. You want to know what's going to happen, who's going to die, and who's going to come back for vengeance, and how is this vengeance going to play out. And to me, that's most important. And the artwork is a little different. It's not like a typical Jason Barr artwork. It's I guess it's not, I don't want to say cartoony, but it's becoming that modern comic book style, which is cartoon-esque, not manga, cartoon style, loose lines, but this has got like a painted wash feel to it, which is beautiful, and I definitely think this book is a buy, because the Crow books are usually a buy. I love a lot of the Crow books, except for the ones that McFarlane did, but this is really good. This is right up there. I'm already loving the story already, and I'm biased. You guys know I love anything that has anything to do with Japan, so you throw in Beatles, Japan, the Crow, you got my attention. So it's a must buy. I'm gonna say it's about a 4 out of 5 so far. I mean, I can't wait till the full story comes, and I'd love to see it traded off and then buy the whole trade collection, and that'd be cool. But to do that, you guys have to buy the issues. So Wednesday morning, go get your comic books and go get the IDW Crow Death and Rebirth. It's a simple title, and you know what it is. I mean, take it back to basics, because that's what the Crow's about. And IDW is definitely doing this in this title. Guys, go to whatyourreading.com, which is the awesome comic book site for all comic book reviews and stuff. That's my sister site from Alternative Minds at myndz.com. Alternative Minds is my site. Whatyourreading.com is Chuck Suffle's site. We are family, and we are together, and there you go. Follow me on Twitter at altminds, MINDZ, and subscribe. That really helps. Hit that subscribe button, guys. I can use more of you guys, really. If you love my reviews of anything I do, if you want me to shut up, just hit the subscribe button. I'll shut up for you, I promise. All right. Until next time.